Hey, you guys. Good evening. My name is Marlene, and this is Marley Grace Creations. Welcome to my Facebook page. Thank you guys for being here. It's going to take just a minute for everybody to start hopping on, and then I'll tell you what we're going to do. This is going to be Christmas. I keep saying I'm not going to do any more Christmas. Christmas doesn't sell in my booth. But I just keep finding Christmas stuff to do, and it is so fun. Hey, Donna. Christmas is just fun, isn't it? How are you? Good evening. Hey, Catherine. How are you? Okay, let's see. I'm going to need some red and some whites. Let me go ahead while everybody's hopping on to start painting these packages. Hey, Mary Jo. Hey, Bonnie. Hey, Terry. Hey, Betty. Hey, you guys. Hey, Diane. Hey, you guys. I'll pitch down where I'm going to start painting these. These are going to be packages, and I doubt I'm going to need them all. Hey, Ava Jo. I doubt I'm going to need them all, but I'll have them painted. So, let me get a piece of paper to put these on. So, when I do need some little packages, if I can find them, right, they'll be here. So let me get some red paint. Ooh, that bottle's a mess. A big old mess. Got your napkins. I'm so glad. I'm having another sale Friday. I got a bunch in. And as you know, the hardest part is not to show you all of them. I'm like, what part do I keep? I've got a lot of Valentine. I'm going to hold Valentine's kind of stuff I'm going to hold back. So that way when closer to Valentine's. Hey, Phyllis. Hey, Deanne. I am just painting these little tiny blocks. Y'all, these are, hey, Faye, how are you? You finally did get yours right. I tell you what, I looked at that and I'm like, this cannot be right. Sure enough, I got it back. But for some reason, Pirate Ship did not save it. But I have a note up there, so that won't happen again. If I go into it and Pirate Ship didn't save it, at least I can see what it's supposed to be and fix it. Does that make sense? If you don't use Pirate Ship, I probably don't. Hey, Nancy, how are you? Let's get some red packages and some white packages. These little blocks come in a pack of 36. And from the Dollar Tree. So you get 36, these tiny little squares, pieces of wood for $1.25. And they make perfect little packages sometimes. So even if I could find some a little bit smaller than that, I think I would like them. How are you, Janice? But I have some that sold out. Some of the napkins that sold out. I reordered, and then I have a bunch of new ones, and I'll re-show some of the Christmas, because I know everybody's starting to needs to use them now if you're doing Christmas stuff. Hi, Linda. Hey, McKay. Let me turn this around this way so we can get this side, and then I'll do a few white ones. And let these be drying while I work on the other thing. I'm going to use, I had a napkin that was a black background. It's Merry Christmas with a Snowman. And it sold out, I think twice. I can't remember. But it sold out pretty fast. I do remember that. So I went ahead and ordered, double the order this time. So if anybody didn't get them, they can get them next time. Hey, Rosalie. Hey, Kibby. How are you, Linda? I'll turn those over in a few minutes and get the other side. This is about the best way when you're painting something little instead of hold it. You guys, I poured some molds the other day. And you know, I tell y'all, don't pour molds without putting gloves on. Off-grid? What is off-grid? I don't know. Well, I poured a bunch of molds and thought, I'm not going to get it on me. I had it on my hands and had so much of it, and I'd wash my hands, wash my hands, wash my hands. It took about 3 days, and I even doused my fingers in some nail polish remover, which is not real smart, but you can't see what. Oh, sorry. Now, how's that? I'm just painting blocks, but you still need to see, right? Hey, Heather Dawn. Hey, sweet girl. Oh, I bet I'm making pink. I am. I didn't wash it off. But, you know what? Resin's not good for your jewelry. So you guys remember that. I don't care how careful you think you are. Probably is not going to be careful enough. Put some gloves on before you pour resin. I had poured some on my rings. Thank goodness it didn't get on my diamonds. I don't know what it would have done. But the band, it made a tarnished spot. And it worried me because I wasn't sure if it tarnished it or if it was a coating. Well, it was a coating because it took about 3 days, but it came off. Hey, Margaret. Good evening. Hey, Allie. So it's not good for your jewelry. It's not good for your skin. Please wear gloves when you pour resin, y'all. The clay doesn't hurt it. Resin does. Resin's not good for your skin. Hi, Brenda. Hey, Pat. Hey, you guys. Thanks for hopping on. But anyway, I put a post up on this page. So the napkin sale will be tomorrow night at 7 o'clock. This is kind of a pinkish white. We don't care. It's going to be the color of this paper, right? Hey, Jill. We'll make up our own packages. And if we stack them right, I probably wouldn't have to paint the bottom. Emma Kay, you didn't hear me say that, did you? Emma is always telling me, I know you're going to paint that bottom. Whoops, I'm way out of there. There we are. I'm about to pull it over on me. I'm about to have to. Now you can see good. I'll try my best. I tell you what I have spent today doing is cleaning my den in there where I've stacked stuff and stored stuff, and it was looking bad. I sorted all my napkins out today and organized them. And then I started putting some projects together. When you do that, it really makes a mess. It's helpful later because if you're not sure what you want to craft, or if you're ready to go live and you're running behind, you can just grab something that's already put together and figure it out. So, hey Dana, how are you? So that's kind of what I did today. Don't you love that baby? I can't wait to get my hands on her. Miss Georgia. So, anyway, it's helpful when you can go ahead and put your projects together. So, and this is not rocket science, y'all. I am painting little squares. So, okay, I'm going to put that aside because I don't need them for a while. Yes, you did. Did you say that out loud, Emma Kay? All right, let me move this over here in this other mess. So y'all can see this mess. You usually don't see all that. That's a bunch of projects I started putting together. So it's just going to have to be like that till I get it all sorted out and pull it together. So it is what it is. Okay, this is the napkin that I was talking about that's sold out. And it's my favorite Christmas napkin, I do believe. And so that is what I'm going to use on this shelf sitter, window sitter, shelf sitter, wall leaner, whatever you want to use it for. That's what I'm going to use it for. This was something somewhere like Dollar Tree, no, it's too good to be Dollar Tree, Dollar General probably. I'm not sure, and it said something, who knows what, but I just painted this inside kind of creamy and painted this outside white. This is going to be covered. And so when you can find those surfaces at Dollar General or wherever, grab them because they're just great to use. Okay, let's get this in here, and I'm going to use my fingernail to kind of make me a square. Let's put you down a little bit more because I just keep getting all out of whack. There you go. So I'm going to go and make me a line here so I can cut it out and then decoupage it in the center. I'm going to use a pencil. It doesn't matter about the pencil line. I just want to get a line, so that'll work. Hey, Deanne, thank you for the stars, girl. Thank you, thank you. I just want to get this line so I can decoupage it down. Get it as close to the square as I can. You can always take something and fill it in. It says Merry Christmas. I wanted to keep that. I won't be able to keep all the bottom, but I'll be able to keep most of it. So now let me cut this out. Hey, Miss Ruth, how are you? Hey, Donna Youngs, how are you? Okay. Let me make sure I'm cutting the right line. I hope I am. If not, I'll be cutting another one. Thank goodness for 4 on a... In this case, there's 6. So I'm using the 1 and a little more. I'll show you in just a minute. Some napkins you can, some napkins you cannot. Throw that over there aside. So you can see the way it was folded, it was folded right here. Well, that is like 1/6 of that because it's a hand towel size. But I can use more of this. I can extend that and use more, and I am. So you'll see. Always look at your napkin and look at what it could be. Just so you know. I think I'm going to make those lines go that way. I think so. Let me get some Mod Podge. I bought a new jar of that stuff today. I need stock in that stuff. Where is my Mod Podge? Let's see. I picked up some homemade stuff, but let's use this. Hey, Renee. This is probably going to have to be pried open because I don't remember last time I opened this jar. Yeah, there we go. That's one way to do it. Let me just get a tray and pour some. You know, these little trays, you can get a whole case of these at Sam's. This is a bigger one. I really like the smaller one, but I guess I looked at the size wrong. But it's okay, it works. When you get done, you have all these different colors of paint, you can just toss them. I love using them. Okay, let me just get some Mod Podge in there. And I don't know if this is gloss or matte. What is it, gloss? It doesn't matter. Either one will work. So whatever you have when you're decoupaging, just use it. It doesn't matter. You don't have to have a certain kind. You can use dishwasher. You can use, you know, the dishwasher safe. You can use any kind, whatever kind you have. Hey, Carolyn. Hey, Mary Grace. Some people call me that. I have been called Mary Grace, Marty Grace, Marla Grace. You name it. I've been called it, so. But let's just get this good. It's probably gonna wrinkle a little. I don't care. It'd kind of be okay. Hi, Sue. How are you? Okay, I'm gonna start at the top and try to get it even on the sides, and then we can go from there and put it down. Oh, I didn't get that down. That's okay, I'll cut it off later. It's okay. Let's see, I might want that down on that lip. Do I? It wouldn't hurt anything. It wouldn't hurt. Nah, let's just get it off. It will. It might. Just dry it, and then I'll take my X-Acto knife and cut it off. Do you? Somebody said to somebody the other day, Marty, called me Marty. And I get Marky. I've even been called Marky. So, I don't know. Okay, let's get my X-Acto knife. Hey, Beverly. My sweet cousin's on here. Oh, that is not dry, and that is not going to come off really well. Let me see if I can cut it a different way. Yeah. It's going to stick a little bit. It's okay. We're going to cover most of that up anyway. I'm just getting a sharp line there. Don't do what I'm doing. Do what I tell you to do. And that means let it dry good first. And if this was going to show and be as precise as the rest, I wouldn't do this. But it's going to be covered up, so I don't really care. There's a piece of the package. Let me get that out of there. Okay, there we go. There we go. That's what we have inside. Let's put this back. Okay, I'm just going to use a piece of this paper towel, make sure it's all clean. Just press that all down good. I'm pressing more than I'm rubbing. You don't want to rub. Did you take off the back layer? I already had before. I already did before, Nancy. I should have told you that, but I didn't, did I? But I already had pulled the plies off. Okay. I have this sweet little tree that I have pressed the back. So I'm going to put that tree in there. I want that back really flat. I can straighten the top up a little bit more. Pull in. It's shedding. It's shedding. Okay, I'm going to glue that kind of in front of, beside that other tree. It's going to stick out a little bit right here, but it's okay. I want it to go down further than that, though. You know what? I'm going to take that off if I can. Yeah, I can. Yep, that's better. That is much better. Let me flatten that out. Yep. Let me get a dollop of hot glue right there. Thanks for reminder. But Nancy, it'd have been a little bit too late, though. Right? Oh, it's not on. Oh, well. It's going to be a minute before we glue the tree down. So, Let's work on the packages a little bit more. I bought the kind of glue gun that it'll go high and it'll go low. If the button's in the middle, it's not on. So it's either high or off or low. And in the middle, I can turn it on, but you can't turn it anyway. If it's in the middle, it's off. So a lot of times I plug it in, it's in the middle, which is a good thing because that's the last thing I do every night before I go and cut the slide out is check to make sure that thing's cold. All right, let's get a little bit more paint on these so you can't see much of the wood through it. Let's get a little more red on there. Red is hard to cover things. Did y'all know that? It's one of the hardest colors. And it's one of the hardest colors to cover, too, once you paint something red. I don't care if it's your walls or a piece of furniture, it's hard. Hi, Tina. Turn that around to get some white. Found an old brush. I'm gonna get this dry and then I'm gonna flip them over and then we can finish the other side. We're going to put some snowflakes in the air, some glitter in a few places. We're going to wrap these packages with some ribbon, put some snow on the bottom, and all kinds of cute little stuff to this little thing. Okay, that looks pretty dry. Now let's flip these things over. These will be easy to put some paint on now. Y'all might have a better way to do this, but this is the best way that I found so far without painting your fingers. You know, you get it on you anyway. But when you paint something this little, all you do is paint your fingers. Ugh. How many of y'all bought this napkin? I know some of you did already, and then it sold out. Some more of you wanted it, and then it was sold out. There wasn't any left. Hey, Sharon. All right, I got the red. Now let's get the white. Hey, Christina. Let's put some more white in there. You did? You did. You bought one. Jill did. I know quite a few of you did. It's a popular napkin. Everybody loves it. I think it's my favorite one. Every year I have a favorite one. I had a favorite fall one. I already have a favorite spring one. I had to decide if I'm going to show it tomorrow night or not. I don't know. It's hard not to. All right, let's get some white on the tops of these, and then these packages will be ready to put some bows on and stack. Hey, Sarah. How are you? Good to see you. Okay, we'll make sure that's covered, but it'll probably be the bottom if I can think to turn it, you know. I don't know if we're going to use 1 or 2 or 5 or what packages. I just thought I would paint a bunch of these and have them ready. If we want to stack 2 or 3 or stack 2 or stack 5, we will. We'll have them ready. So. Okay, let's let these sit over there just a minute. Finish drying. And let's find this thing. Don't tell me I've lost it. I always lose something. It's always good to see you on too, Sarah. Thank you for being here. Okay, I want this tree kind of right there. So I'm going to put a glob of glue right there. I'm going to set it up where you guys can kind of see. And I'm going to put the glue like right there. It's going to take a little bit for that to cool and set and all that, but we want to get it there. It'll stay if we do. Let's get, I think this is the flattest side. Let's try that again. Okay. There we go. There we go. I'm just going to hold that just a minute. Well, it'll set eventually, and then we'll add a little bit more glue to it. Hey, Cindy. Thank you. It's going to be adorable. We've got a lot more things to embellish this thing with. I'm trying to get this Christmas tree to stay where I want it put, and the rest should be easier. Is it going to stay? We'll see. Let me bend it that way a little bit. Put some glue back there. I think it's going to have to be. I think I'm going to have to do that. Get that glue to hold at the top. So let's just hold it down a minute. Do y'all know how to get glue strings gone from your project? Sometimes you get done with things and you use it and you have strings everywhere. Just take your hot tool and just go over it. They just disappear. What it does is just melt them away. They just disappear. Okay, now that is not staying down yet. Let's get it down right here. It should be good to go here in a minute. Hey, Sonia, how are you? Y'all, I'm seeing double these days. I'm gonna have to go back and get my eyes checked again. I did this about 2 years ago, year and a half ago. Okay, so that tree, I think it's gonna stand up now. There's another tree there. Okay, now that's what we have so far. So, probably not gonna need this again. I'm gonna put it over here out of my way. Now, the packages, let's do a few snowflakes. Do I have tweezers over here? I thought I did. I might have to just... Of course not. Of course not. Of course not. When I need them, they're probably over there in the journal page, the journal table. So, it's okay. It's okay. We're going to put just a few snowflakes in different places. I'm going to put a tiny, tiny bit of hot glue. These little itty bitty snowflakes. See, they're tiny, tiny. I think these came from Temu, I believe, y'all. From the looks of the package, probably. I'm thinking so. Let me get just a few more here. Let me get another one right here. I know they're so tiny, tiny, tiny. They're iridescent, kind of a glittery iridescent color. They're pretty. Let's get one up here on this big snowflake. Another one beside it on that other big snowflake. Get one over here where there's a little snowflake in the corner right up there. I'm going to put one right there too. Tiny little bit of, oh, well, it didn't want to go. Hold on, I don't want to flip it upside down if I can help it. There we go, there we go. Now, there's some snowflakes on there. Isn't that pretty? I do too. I love snowmen. Hi, Lisa. How are you? Okay. Let's see. All right. Let's work on the packages now. I think they're dry enough. There we go. Okay, let's see. If we stack these up, kind of like this. I think I'm going to stack whites together, reds together, maybe. Let's try that. Here's 2. And here's 3. Here's 1. Let's just play with them. Okay, I'm just going to, can you guys see good enough? I'm going to try and turn it around closer to you. Let me get you a little closer and get you down more. I think you can see better if I do that. There, you can see better, right? All right, let's get some blocks. I'm gonna do this upside down. So, I want that to be the top. I want it a little bit crooked. I don't want them real straight. Hey, Joyce. Hey, Mimi. Okay, there's 3. Now let's stack 2 white. I want that facing that way. Let's get another white this way. Let's see what we have so far. Here's some packages in there. Let's get a package over here next to the tree. Let's get a package over here. Let's get one in that corner. Let's get a red one in that corner. Y'all, these little blocks came from the Dollar Tree. You get 36 pieces, and they make perfect little packages. So there we go. So far we have packages. Let's see, I have one more red. I think that's going to be enough. I don't think I want to stack anymore. I think that's going to be enough right there. We'll see. We can always add it later. Okay, I need to make some tiny little bows. Tiny, tiny little bows. So I thought I had some bows this tiny. I probably do somewhere, but this is the only way. I know it wastes a little bit, but this is about the only way to get the bows this teeny tiny. Is I think you can buy these on a card at Hobby Lobby. Is pull that and then just cut it off. Where's my scissors? So we just got a few of those bows. I want a red bow on the white packages and white bows on the red packages. So let's do another red one. This is hard, y'all. It's hard to do these teeny little bows. Oh, come on. There we go. There we go. Thanks, Ruth. Oh, that's a sweet little tiny bow there. How teeny that is. It looks big, but look, it's not at all. So, all right, now let's get a couple of, oh, these are beige. These are not white. That's okay. It kind of looks gold. Let's just do it. Hey, Christine. Hey, Stephanie. Thank you guys for being on here. I appreciate you. And y'all check out my YouTube channel if you haven't. I've posted, I want to say 85 or 90 videos over there from time to time of all different kinds of things, from all the pumpkins from 30 days last year and the year before, and tons of stuff. Go check it out. Just, you know, watch it a little bit. Leave me a thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't, and all that good stuff. Okay, we have teeny little bows. Teeny, teeny little bows. I'm going to have to put something on the top of that tree. I don't know what it's going to be yet. Red and white, baker's twine, they would. And I have some here, Kathy, somewhere. My hand's good. That is from giving blood. That doesn't hurt, but it's good. I've only got one spot left that hasn't healed. Thank you for asking me, Christine. Almost back to normal. Y'all, have psoriatic arthritis, and it's pretty painful sometimes. So, you know, I do know better than to use resin without gloves, but I did, so. Let's put a little red bow on the white packages. See, teeny little bows on top of the packages. There we go. There we go. And so far, everything's just easy peasy, right? Nothing hard, nothing that you have to have. You don't have to go. Of course, and you don't have to have this napkin. You can do tissue. You can do tissue paper. You can do Christmas cards in the background. You can do digital downloads. You can do all kinds of stuff in the background. I just happen to have this napkin and love it. That's all. Just love it. So I thought, why not take it and embellish it for y'all? And some of you have the napkin and probably have no clue what to do with it. And you don't have to do this with it. This is just my idea for today. You know, there we go so far. He's looking 3D, huh? He's looking 3D. How to use Decorate Store. I know. You know, I have some of those little windows. Great idea. Let me see what I can do, girl. I do have one of those little windows. I don't know how to look. I've got to put something. I thought I had some stars, and I do, but not that little. I might just have to put a bow on the tree. I might just have to put a bow on the tree. Let's just do that. Make a bigger bow. Let's make a little double bow. Thank you, Margaret. Let's see what size bow it's going to take. I wish that would hang down a little more, but I don't think it's going to. Maybe it will. I'm going to do another bow and add to that. Y'all, I'm just making little bows right now is all I'm doing. And I'm going to use some, oh, I didn't bring them over here. Stickles. I'm going to use some stickles. I'll grab it real quick in just a minute. I'll just have to leave you just 1 second, so it's okay. It's not far. Oh, thank you, Nancy. No, I don't have red. I have white, but I have, well, I do somewhere. I don't know where. I tell you, I have so much Christmas stuff, and there. I gave it enough color. But yeah, it does need some little red berries on the tree. If I ever find my berries, I might do that later. So that's just a bow for the tree, because I don't have a star, and that is the next best thing, right? Now, let's put some snow down there. I'm going to grab my stickles. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. That has to be last, though, so don't leave me now. Oh. If y'all have never used stickles, it is the best. It's not like glitter glue. It's not like glitter glue. It's like when you get glitter glue, it looks pretty in the bottle. And when you put it on a project, it looks beautiful. And then when it all dries, it's like a lot of glue and a little bit of glitter. Stickles is different than that. Stickles is a little bit of glue. Well, it's a lot of glue, but it's so clear, but it's full of glitter. So when it's, you know, when it's on there, when it dries, anyway, this is what, for those of you who have never seen stickles, this is what it is. It's like a small bottle of glitter glue. But it's not. It's not. All right, let's do this. I am going to get my Mod Podge, and I'm going to get a kind of a fat, yucky brush, and I'm going to put this down. I'll do it so you guys can see what I'm doing. I'm just going to get some Mod Podge all down in here. Can you guys kind of see? I want to put a lot around this tree. I thought I'd even put a little tree skirt, but I didn't think of that. I'm getting a lot. I want it blobbed up there. Okay. Now I'm going to get this fake snow. Let me get a tray so I don't have it everywhere. I know I'm going to have it everywhere anyway. I'm just going to pour it all over that. This can be, if you want something like this to hang on a wall, all you have to do is put a hanger on the back. But I like this kind of stuff to, like a wall leaner, like to put in your kitchen, up against a cabinet, or in your windowsill, or even in your bathroom. And a lot of times you just don't need to hang stuff, you know. You don't have anywhere to hang it. But you can always do this, and then when Christmas is over, just put it away. See, look how much stuck. So it looks like there's snow all in there. So we're gonna let that dry. Where's my little container? Here it is. I just leave this little cup in there. It just helps. It's just something I used one day and I thought, well, why throw it away? It's so easy. I'll just use it again. And I do. Now, where's the lid? Is that the first thing I've lost today? I'm impressing myself. I usually lose everything when I'm sitting here. Okay, we're going to do some stickles. Hey, Miss Messy Craft Corner, how are you? Good to see you. I hope you paint that back. I probably will. We'll see. I'm going to put a little dot of stickles in the center of these little silver. I'm going to put some silver in the middle of these snowflakes that I put on. I'll show you in just a minute. And this needs to be the last thing because it does not, Jimmy Lou, but I forgot, it took me a minute to change gears. Jimmy Lou, Messy Craft Corner, how are you, girl? So what I was saying is it takes a long time for this to dry. If I'm going to do this on something, I do it the last thing, and I have messed up things so many times by wanting to play with it an hour later. I try to do this very last, and I leave the craft room, cut the lights out, go upstairs, don't come back till tomorrow because I'll touch it and mess it up. Now I have some gold, and so I'm going to put gold on the balls on the tree. You see they're kind of a reddish, goldish, orangish something. I'm going to make them gold. So I'm just going to put some gold on there. Not the whole ball, kind of like a highlight. And then here's another tree exactly like it because it's another part of the napkin. It was part of the next one. Let's got a little bit down here. And let's get a little on this star. And a little on this star. Okay. I'm thinking that's probably enough. That's probably enough. And I always wipe the tip of this off because it gets clogged up pretty easy. So if it does, all you have to do is one more snowflake. I did miss it, didn't I? Y'all have great eyes, and you know, I miss things, and y'all show me all the time. It's pretty crazy. Emma K, yes, I will paint the back. I'm going to paint the back black, but I have to wait till all this dries real good before I fool with that. Okay, I think that is it. And I don't have red stickles, or I might put some in the tree, little balls, but all I have is pink and orange, and I have some green, which is, you know, a funky green. So I'm just not. Anyway, y'all, there's that. So that is a napkin, unless you can see. I see a string glistening. I see it. I don't want to run the hot glue tool on that because all that snow will go flying until it dries, and so I'm not touching it. But there you go, y'all. That is a napkin and one of these little things that says whatever. When you see these surfaces with these nice wood edges and you're in Hobby Lobby, or, you know, and it's the end of the fall season sale. Hold on, y'all. It's the end of the fall sale or the Christmas sale or whatever, and you see these. Don't worry about what it says. Worry about, is it solid wood kind of ish? It's not cardboard-ish is what I'm saying. And it doesn't matter if it has glitter on it. You can scrape that off. And then you have a great surface to do all kinds of stuff with. So there you go, you guys. That is it. So there's the packages with the bows and the sweet snowman and the trees. There you go. All from a napkin. And I will have this napkin in my sale tomorrow night too. Okay. All right, you guys. Thank you for hopping on. If you're watching me right now and that live button up there is not there, then you're catching the replay, which is always, I love to catch replays. If you'll just type in the symbol hashtag and then the word replay, all one. And two, guys, if you'll go up there and do exclamation alert, exclamation following, and some of that stuff, then you know, it'll help you find me later and let me know who's been here. So thanks, you guys. I appreciate you being here. Good night.